Hello to you and welcome to Adelante Chicago. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Thank you so much for joining us today. Bienvenidos. We begin with the latest on the COVID-19 vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine. Children ages 5 to 11 can now get the vaccine here in the U.S. In fact, pediatricians and children's practices are already receiving shipments. Joining us to sort all this out, fact from fiction, is Dr. Juanita Mora. You know her well by now, always joining us with some really great insights. So nice to see you in person.
I know. It's so nice to be here too, Lourdes, with you.
This is so important because, you know, it was announced that it was approved, the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children 5 to 11 years old, but yet there are a lot of parents that are, and rightfully so, concerned. What are the long-term impacts? What do you say to them when they call your office?
Absolutely. So one of the things is it's so important to get them protected, Lourdes. We want to make sure 2 million kids ages 5 to 11 years of age have gotten COVID-19 throughout the pandemic. 8,300 have been gotten hospitalized, a third of them in the ICU. 2,300 out of those kids had the multi-inflammatory syndrome, which is with all the complications, the heart inflammation, everything else too, from COVID-19 infection. And we know that Latino kids are 3 times more likely to get COVID-19 than other races, as well as African Americans. And 172 children ages 5 to 11 have died. Not one more child should die. That's 172 too many. Yeah. This is what I tell parents. This is about protecting them. They're going to school. We're heading into holiday season, travel season. This is when to get the vaccine and get them protected. What better present to give them as we head into holiday season than to get them vaccinated?
Yeah. But yet, you know, and I say rightfully so, parents are concerned about side effects. We saw with adults, some of the side effects were COVID arm, or maybe they didn't feel very well for a few days. What would the difference be between the side effects that an adult felt and a side effect that a child might have with this?
Great question, and I get this one all the time. One, it's 1/3 of the dose of the adult dose, Lourdes. So 10 micrograms versus 30 micrograms.
And so if it's a third of it, is it as effective?
Just as effective, and it's 2 doses, 21 days apart. Beautiful thing is very little side effects in kids. And remember, kids' bodies are used to the vaccination, so they rebound fast. 3 most common side effects that were seen were arm soreness, fatigue, and fever, and they resolve within 24 hours. And I tell parents, 0 cases of myocarditis. And this is due to actually the lower dose, because when we look at studies, when we saw adolescents that had the myocarditis or heart inflammation side effect from the Pfizer vaccine in the 16 to 25 years of age that were mostly males, we know now that it was probably dose dependent, because the higher dose has been associated with the possible myocarditis at low dose, at that dose. But in the kids with the 10 microgram dose, 0 cases of myocarditis were seen. The other thing I always tell parents, they're 16 times more likely to get myocarditis with COVID-19 infection than with the vaccine.
Interesting, very interesting. Okay, I had one parent, and I thought this was a great question. She said, my kid is 11 years old, or about to be 11. Should I wait for my child to get the higher dose of the vaccine, meaning the adult dose, or should I have them get the kid's dose now?
Good question. So one, they did study the weight ranges. So this is an excellent question. And this is my rule for them. If the kid turns 12 within the next 3 months, wait it out and actually do the higher dose.
Okay.
Yeah, do the higher dose because they're 3 months from it, or if they're on the bigger side too, right? But yeah, honestly, they studied the weight ranges all throughout from 5 to 11 years of age, and they saw really the same efficacy with this lower dose. 91% effective vaccine, which means getting these kids protective, and the antibody response, Lourdes, was higher than that seen in the 16 to 25 years of age with the smaller dose. And this means we might not even need a booster in kids because they make so much antibody and so much protection, which tells us a lot.
Yeah, it sure does. Okay, in kids 5 to 11 years old, how important is it that they get this vaccine when you look at the overall issue that we're having with COVID-19? So what I mean by that is, with that set of kids getting the vaccine, does that solve this pandemic? Meaning, do we go back to no longer wearing masks?
So it's 28 million kids.
Yeah,
Lourdes.
it's a huge number.
It's a
Yeah.
huge number. So what I tell parents, look, this is our chance for these kids to be our little superheroes. We get them all vaccinated, we can get to herd immunity. We really could. And I think these little kids are going to be our leaders towards getting towards herd immunity and convincing maybe the parents that didn't get vaccinated or
think
other
so?
family
Yeah.
members.
Yeah.
I think they have a trickle-down effect, which is going to be a really nice thing to see. Because I think when it comes to kids, a lot of parents also are going to be more willing to vaccinate them because it's their kids.
Yeah.
And we want to protect them.
And in the meantime, in the Latino community, we're still seeing those higher number of cases of COVID-19. They have been impacted so much from this pandemic when it comes to job loss, when it comes to sicknesses. So you hope that there's a change and that this vaccine certainly helps. And
Absolutely.
Yeah, and in the meantime, you're asking people, look, still get tested, right?
Yes.
So getting tested gets us half of the way there to maybe end this pandemic. And what you're telling people is get one of those at-home kits.
Absolutely. Okay, so here's the big question I get all the time as an allergist is, okay, kids have allergies, or they might have a cold, or their little sister had a sore throat and now they have a runny nose, or is it the change in climate? What's going on? And the school says they have to go get a COVID
Yeah,
test.
I just took my daughter today to get a COVID test because she had a cough and you get so worried and you can't go back to school without that note from the doctor. Yeah.
Absolutely. So I tell parents it's good to have actually an at-home kit test. And the reason to actually have it, one, is because you can actually go into the nose and within 15 minutes you have an answer as well too, whether someone is positive or negative. And that means, are they able to transmit? Do they have the virus and are they actively transmitting it? So that way you know whether to isolate that kid, not send them to school, everything else too, versus someone who tests completely negative where you're like, okay, that's pretty safe completely. 75% efficacy, so that's what I want people to know. 3 out of 4 cases it catches, which is a good thing.
Let me see what you got in this box.
All right,
And
let's do
producers,
it.
how much time do we have? Because she wanted to do a test on me. I think we got a couple minutes, but you can show what's in there.
Right, I can show what's in here more than anything. So one is, this is the card, the COVID-19 antigen card. And one thing we have is the developing fluid. So if we can show the beginning of the test and then
Okay. You
can
want to do
show
it on me?
later.
I'll cover my nose. Okay.
So first we do the dropper into the little hole, 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that way there's enough developing fluid. Then we're gonna take the actual little Q-tip, long Q-tip. You don't have to go into the nose deep, parents. So it's kind of a nice outer. So I'm gonna do it on Lourdes.
Ay, Dios mío. Tengo la nariz tan grande. Okay,
No,
here we
you're
go.
good.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
5 little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other
Okay.
side.
Ay, Dios mío.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah. It's not bad, right? And then we put it into the hole and we
it'll
give it a
tell us.
twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we take the little tab off and we close it. And it's got a negative antigen test. So if it turns positive, we'll get an actual
So
pink
double
line.
line,
Double
yeah.
line. And if it's negative, it's just 1 line,
Okay.
which you'll be negative.
So it'll
with.
take 15 minutes. So I'm going to go to break, but I want to thank you one more time for joining us today.
You're
I'll give
welcome.
people the results at the end of the show. We'll see what happens. You never know, right?
And the instructions are in English and Espanol.
Okay, muy fácil. Thank you so
fácil.
much. Dr.
You're
Juanita
welcome.
Mora, always having some really good insight on this COVID pandemic.